Saint Michael says, I'm trying to warn you. A mighty hard trial's heading your way. Now don't you scroll past this here video. I need you to hear me right now. Not tomorrow, not later, not when you feel ready, but right this very minute. This moment didn't just land in your lap by chance. No, sir, you didn't just stumble upon this video by accident. I guided your fingers to tap it, your eyes to fix on it, even slowed your scrolling because what I'm about to share can't wait another hour. There's something coming toward your life, dark, heavy, and built to break you right before your breakthrough shows up. And if you don't hear me out in the next few minutes, you'll walk right into it without armor, without knowing, without the shield I've already set aside for you. So please, I'm asking you like the Father who made you in the quiet before the stars even shone. Stay. Stay and listen. Let everything else wait. Them phone notifications? They can wait. Your worries? They can wait. The whole world? It can wait. But this word? It cannot. I know what you've been carrying. Them nights you hid your face in the pillow so no one would hear you crying. I know about the mornings you had to talk yourself into getting out of bed, not because you wanted to, but because folks depend on you. I see that smile you wear like armor, put on so careful every morning so no one will ask what's wrong. But behind that smile, I see it all. Exhaustion no sleep can fix, loneliness crowds can't fill, and that ache in your chest with no name, pulsing when you're sitting alone and silence gets too loud. You've been wounded in places you can't show, bled in rooms folks never thought to check, but I checked, I always check. Every tear you shed when you thought nobody was watching landed right in the palm of my hand. I held 'em, counted 'em, and turned every single one into a seed of something you ain't ready to see yet. You've been asking me why the hurt is so deep, why that person left, why that door shut, why it seems like everyone's moving forward while you're standing still, maybe even sinking. I heard every question, and I didn't turn away. I was waiting for this very moment to answer, because the answer needs your full heart and ears wide open. So here it is. You were chosen. Before the earth was laid down, before oceans knew their edges, before the first breath of wind stirred, I spoke your name. Not the name the world gave you, but your real name, the one echoing through heaven's halls, making angels stop and turn their heads. You ain't ordinary. Never were. And that's why the enemy's been laying into your life so hard. Let me tell you something few understand. The battles you faced ain't random. It ain't bad luck or karma, it's strategy. The darkness has been pressing because of the light you carry inside that scares the very kingdom of darkness. There's a call on your life so powerful that the enemy started fighting you young. In your childhood, your relationships, your money, your health, your mind. He knocked down your confidence so you wouldn't stand tall enough to see your own horizon. He stole your peace so you'd miss my voice. He attacked those closest to you so you'd feel lonely and unprotected. But he didn't reckon on my warrior. Didn't reckon on the one I put standing watch over you with sword drawn, Saint Michael. He's been guarding you since the day you were born. Not because you asked, but because I commanded it. And today Michael ain't just standing guard. He's warning. He's raising his voice in heaven's court saying what's coming must be stopped right now. There's a tragedy the enemy's been cooking up in secret, meant to hit you at your weakest, when your faith is thin and hope's just a flicker. But today, I'm pulling back the curtain, showing you what was hidden so you can stand firm, not be swept away. You ain't going to be a victim of this attack, you're going to be a victor. But you got to understand the weapons you got, the rules of a war fighting over your life since before you could even talk. That's why I brought you here today. There's something I made just for those ready to fight back with knowledge and spirit. It's called the 7 Swords of Saint Michael the Archangel, the sacred guide to breaking curses, sealing blessings, and lighting up the calling of the chosen. You won't find this anywhere else. This guide reveals what the enemy's desperate to keep from you, the exact spiritual strategies holding you back, and how to tear 'em all down. You'll find the link at the top of the comments, the very first pinned one. Go on now, download it, then come back and type in the comments, I am chosen and I will download the digital book. That one act of faith is going to spark something in the spirit world you can't yet imagine. Do it now, don't wait. Don't let hesitation steal this from you. Now listen close, because what I'm about to say will change how you see your past. Every delay you faced wasn't denial, it was protection. That job you didn't get years ago, the one that broke your heart and made you feel small. That company fell apart 6 months later, and everyone lost everything. I didn't shut that door to punish you. I shut it to save you. That relationship that ended, the one you begged me to fix, cried over for months, that person would have led you into a dark season that'd take years to recover from. I didn't take him away because you weren't enough. I took him away because you're too precious to be destroyed by someone who couldn't see your worth. That sickness that kept you low, that money crash that humbled you, that betrayal that broke your trust, none of it was wasted. I used every bit of that pain to build something inside you that comfort never could. I was building your strength, deepening your heart, stripping away all that wasn't truly you, so when your time to rise comes, nothing fake will rise with you. And that time is now. Here's what's coming. No vague talk or fancy words that sound pretty but mean nothing. Your finances are fixing to turn around so strong you'll weep with gratitude. Money that's been stuck is flowing free. Doors that were shut tight are blowing wide open by a mighty force no human hand can stop. You're gonna get a blessing that don't just meet your needs. It overflows into the lives of those you love. You'll look at your bank account and feel something you ain't felt in years, maybe ever. Peace, not worry, not fear, but peace. And it ain't coming from no lottery or gamble. Now listen close, 'cause this here's coming from a place only God himself can explain. Your health, it's fixing to change. That pain in your body that even the doctors couldn't put a name to, that weariness that stuck to you like a second skin, and that heavy feeling in your chest making every breath feel like hard work. I'm taking it all away. Not little by little, not slow as molasses, but with the same power that raised the dead and parted the seas. Your body's going to feel like it's truly yours again. One morning, you'll wake up and realize that weight's lifted. You'll stand right there in your room, tears flowing down, not from hurt, but from the sweet relief of freedom. Your relationships, they're healing too. The one you thought was lost for good, they're reaching out. That family member who turned their back, they're going to call. Not because you twisted their arm, but because I moved their heart in a way only I can. Reconciliation's coming to your doorstep. Laughter's going to ring round your dinner table once again. Love's coming back to the places bitterness tried to set up shop for good. Now I want you to understand how I work. I don't just fix what's broken, I multiply. What the enemy stole, I'm giving back sevenfold. Where he took 1 year of joy, I'm handing you 7. Where he wrecked one relationship, I'm sending you a circle of folks so loyal and so true to your purpose, you'll feel held like never before. Where he stole your confidence, I'm planting a boldness in you that'll leave those who doubted you sitting quiet, wondering what in the world happened. That's just who I am. I don't patch up old things, I make everything new, but I need something from you right now. I need you to quit trying to control every little thing. Let go of your plans, your timetables, your expectations. You've been holding on so tight to the way you think things ought to be, your hands ain't open to receive what I'm bringing you. Let go. I know it's scary. Life's taught you that letting go means things fall apart. But hear me now. As your father who's never once dropped you, who caught you every time, even when you couldn't feel my hands, let go and trust me. What I've got for you is bigger than what you're clutching to. You can't carry both. The old's got to make way for the new. Fear's got to die so faith can live. The past's got to be laid to rest so the future can breathe. And right now, I'm asking you to be brave enough to open your hands and say, I trust you, God, even though I'm scared, even though I don't understand. I trust you. This right here, that's who you are. Not the version the world's been showing you, not the broken one, not the failure, not the one who's too much or too little or too late. You're my masterpiece. You're the one I dreamed up before time even began. You're the warrior who keeps getting back up. You're the light that won't go out no matter how fierce the storms blow. You're the answer to a prayer someone prayed long ago. A prayer spoken in a language you've never heard, in a place you've never seen, by a heart that loved you before you even existed. That's how mighty you are. That's why the enemy fights you so hard, because if you ever truly realize who you are, his hold on your bloodline is done. Now listen close, because this is where your faith turns to action. That guide I mentioned, the 7 Swords of St. Michael, it ain't just a book. It's a spiritual weapon. It holds truths kept hidden from those who need 'em most. Powers try to keep this under wraps because it exposes exactly how the enemy keeps chosen folks bound, lost and far from their destiny. The link's pinned up top in the comments, just waiting on you. Go on now, download it, read it. Let every word soak into your spirit like rain on dry ground. Then come back and declare in the comments, I am chosen and I will download the digital book. That ain't just talk, it's a decree. And heaven answers decrees. Now close your eyes if you can and see this with me. Picture waking up in a home that feels peaceful. No chaos, no tension, just peace. The morning light streaming through your window, and for the first time in a long time, you're not waking up dreading the day. You're waking up expecting good things. Your phone rings with good news. Not another crisis, not demands, but blessings. Someone wants to open a door for you. Someone sees your worth and wants to invest in it. You look in the mirror and don't turn away ashamed. You see what I've always seen. Strength, beauty, purpose. You go through your day and things just flow. Problems that used to swallow you whole fade away, for they even fully show up, because the anointing on your life is so heavy, obstacles just can't stand in your presence. Folks notice the change, they can't explain it, but they feel it. There's something about you now, something that commands respect without demanding it, something that draws blessings without chasing them. That's the new you rising up right now, today, through this very message. I'm sealing this word over your life with the power that made galaxies and the tenderness that counts every hair on your head. No weapon formed against you gonna prosper from this moment on. No curse spoken over your family line will stick. No enemy plan will succeed. I'm putting a hedge of fire around your home, your family, your health, your mind, and your money. Michael's standing guard with his sword drawn, and every demon assigned to your ruins being put on notice right now. Your season of suffering is ending. Your chapter of tears is closing, and the book of your abundance is opening with a force nothing in hell can shut. You made it through everything meant to break you. Now you're fixing to thrive in ways that'll make just surviving look small. Before you go, one last thing. That sacred guide, The 7 Swords of St. Michael, it's still waiting for you at the top of the comments. If you haven't grabbed it yet, this is your moment. Don't leave this video without arming yourself with the knowledge made just for this hour in your life. Head to the first pinned comment, click that link, download the guide, and type in the comments, I am chosen and I will download the digital book. Let that be the last thing you do here before stepping into all I've got ready for you. I love you, not like the world loves, with strings and sell-by dates. I love you with the love that hung stars in empty skies, just so you'd have something beautiful to look at on the darkest nights. I love you with the love that sent my warrior, Michael, to fight battles you'll never even know about. Battles won on your behalf while you slept. I love you with a love that never leaves, never weakens, never changes its mind about you. Now go on. Go with my blessing sealed on every step you take. Go knowing the enemy's plans for tragedy have been stopped. Go knowing what's ahead of you is so much greater than what's behind. Now go on with the sure knowledge that you're chosen, you're watched over, and you're loved more than words can say. Your best days ain't behind you. They're sitting out there, just waiting for their time to shine. That's my word to you, and I promise, I don't ever break a promise.